Hi, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live stream. I chose the wrong scene by accident, and my camera's looking fine now, actually. Oh my God, it's landing! See, the screen's going nuts there. Ah! How are you, lady? How are you doing? It's good to see you. That's all the retweets. Oh gosh. Did you stream today? I think you did. I remember getting a notification. Yes, I want to join. Yeah, didn't really have much warning. I just decided to go live and bloom. I've had it for ages. Yeah. Knock everything over on the table. Ah, come on. I'm a nerd. I'm a tech nerd, so yes, I have a stream deck. And I love my stream deck. It's lots of fun. It's just knocked over everything. Oh yes, I remember the thing. Is it a normal hard drive or is it SSD? Because I've got plenty of normal hard drive if you need one. Where's Viper? What's your? Bradley! Guess everyone's up. Everyone's having a SATA job. Now I've got SATA. Well, I can't find them because I'm looking for them. Where's my stash? Really? Come on, business cards. Playing cards. Oh, they're here. I'm sorry, there's a lot of like movable things. There's one. I think in my attempt to clean the study, I've moved them. I don't know where they are, to be honest. Crocs, well, everyone's here. Mikey, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I'm here now. I should unmute the game, shouldn't I? There we go. Fuck. I haven't warmed up at all, so just forgive me. There we go. Landy, I'll send you a message in the morning. I'll find them and see what I've got for you. We get a courier to you ASAP. You need more brandy? Guys, got the freaking bottle tonight and a fresh 2 litre. Also, I found something today. I'm happy. Oh, troops attacking Bravo 2. Scorpion hot sauce. Yay. Below that, there we go. I'm in Benoni. Doesn't matter, I got couriers. Courier send it to wherever you are. It's not just any hot sauce, it's the Scorpion hot sauce. Limited edition Tabasco Scorpion. It's got guava in it. So I'm super curious. There we go. Let's see with Lay's chips. I'm hoping it's not like that vinegary nonsense that normal Tabasco. I don't like normal Tabasco. It's just too much. Fuck off. Thank you. I forgot about the tank. I was fixing my bra strap. Oh, nice. It's the same, just hotter, guys. Yeah, what's the ingredients? Scorpion pepper, distilled vinegar, sugar, guava puree, pineapple salt, guava powder, pineapple powder. So that's what I'm looking forward to, is that other... Okay, so I've got a heart rate monitor. That's what these numbers are. I see it's saying at out.
We have secured an objective. Got control of almost every sector.
I'm collecting the hustle for the 12 hours. Oh yeah, I wanted to do a birthday thing, but I thought about it too late. Across, I'm gonna use it for horror streams and stuff, my dude. So if I can play, like Alien Operation and all that stuff. So I'm getting the entire Hot Ones collection as well, which is gonna be freaking amazing. Ah, there we go. We've got heart rate again. So I'm trying it out, but it sits here, right in the center. This one, but I thought bought the game so we can squad up some more. That was fun. Mikey, thank you so much for coming, dude. Really appreciate it. Yeah, dude. Sorry, like I wanted to get on earlier, but I got so busy with other shit. Almost over the Halo helmet, so yeah. Yes, we do, Lundy. I'm speaking to Rusty as well. We're gonna do some hot sauces and stuff because he's also in the area. So we're gonna get the ones from the States. We get those hot sauces, and we're gonna get I've got these. I've got some other specialized ones. And then yeah, I'm trying to like do some collaborations, do some IRL stuff. Definitely get the vibes going. Fuck your ankles. This is why you don't answer my Discord message. Discord. I did! Oh! Ah! Crocs! Dude, I didn't press enter. Legit did not press enter. Wow, I'm like a horrible person for that, eh? I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. So I typed the message. Oh my word. That's funny. You know, often I have that in WhatsApp as well, where like the message is there and it's typed. Just never sent it. Still on the fence about this gun. What do you guys think of burst fire weapons? Yay or nay?
Almost every sector is under our control. Keep it that way. Russian attack at one of our objectives.
Let's get to the other side now.
Tango down!
Woo! Woo! Got my head popped off right there.
Task force strength is noticeably down.
I need to get a different strap, because this strap is like all the way and it keeps like rolling up on the side here.
One of our objectives is under attack.
Also, bit of old school drama news for you, Crocs. I had a chat with EXP today. A very, very constructive chat as well. So yeah. Just so the olive branch has been presented. That makes sense.
Friendly troops securing Delta 1.
Also, I applied for my first job in the UK. That was nerve-wracking. We're hoping for peace. So we're hoping for peace. But like a global community, not just me, like me initiating for everyone else. So yeah, but it's very dependent on certain environmental variables.
They're attacking one of our objectives.
So yeah, I don't know how it's gonna be handled because it's. I'm gonna see this guy. Yeah, Yes, I don't know, like... It's basically like I've given them ideas of what happened with SDG and how things broke there, but were handled well.
We captured Delta 1.
And some suggestions for future opinions and stuff. Still reloading. Ah! That was close there, bro. That was a close one.
Delta 1 is under attack.
Oh, hi. Hello, guy. What you doing here? You a little lost. Oh, fuck.
Tornado! You're taking control of Sector Bravo.
These doors opened, don't they? Fuck, man! I'm not good enough. Okay, so got the scorpion stuff here. To help pay for the other hot sauces. Let's say somebody does a $20 donation. $20. I'll take a swig. No, not that lucky. It's on its edge though. Fuck.
We'll have time soon!
And you heard them. Of course! I got it. Those Hot Ones sauces, I don't know if you guys are all familiar with the show. All 10 sauces was $2,000.
Allies are engaging in Echo 1.
It's 2,000 rand a sauce for 10 sauces. So yeah, I need to recuperate expenses. Because Dylan was generous enough to donate, so
Defend them at all costs.
very, very grateful to him for that. But yes, we can probably get Lundy involved. Gonna get there we go.
Hi.
Oh, my dude. I was just talking about the UK.
Hopefully all good things.
Yeah, well, optimistic things. Dude, like, it's the first time I was actually nervous filling in a job application. Because like, I looked at the qualifications, I looked at this, I'm like, yes, nah, I got this. This is like an interview where I'm like, sort of like, okay, like, you're fucked if you don't hire me, kind of thing. But then I click submit, I'm like, oh my god, I hope I get it. I don't know. I think because there's so many factors coming into making it work. It's not as simple as just like, you got the job, sir. It's like, you got the job, but travel 11,000 kilometers as well. And change your whole life around. It's like...
Yeah, hopefully it all works out. I mean, I know my boss is looking to
Sure.
hire like as soon as possible.
Yeah, definitely. That's if you need that soon. Ooh, that guy got fucked. Then, yeah, there's definitely candidates must go ahead. I can always make another plan, but I think there's the benefit of working with you as well. Like familiar face, familiar territory. You're a lot easier to settle down.
Yeah.
With the help. That's like one of my main like selling points for that. But at the same time, if I don't get there on the merit and stuff like that, then yeah, fucking kudos to the next dude.
I just find it funny that my boss, he was going to ask me, hey, do you know this guy? Because he saw Johannesburg.
Yo, freaking, well, my manufacturer, I want a prize with some filament that like, hey, do you know this guy? So it's the second job that you've been at, that you've been asked, hey, do you know this guy? And it's been me.
But I mean, my boss's mother's South African.
Oh, okay. I think there's like some South African link. Yeah, so I got myself a heart rate monitor.
Oh, is that what that 95 is?
Yeah.
It's a bit high for sitting around.
Oh, I'm overweight, dude. Overweight and drinking and ex-smoker. It's actually low.
I mean, when did you
Normal.
stop smoking?
4 years ago.
Oh, fair enough.
But I'm asthmatic. I'm overweight. I'm an ex-smoker. I've had COVID now. I'm drinking. Like also, didn't you notice it went up to 100 when you came online? Got all excited.
Nah, I didn't. Where's it connected to?
My chest.
Nice.
Not bad. It's like what, $600. So
Echo 1 is being secured.
I am absolutely in love with Farming Simulator.
you know it runs on the same game engine as Battlefield does.
I mean, it runs better than Battlefield, though.
Run. I don't know. Have you ever hit something at high speed? The physics engine kind of shits itself. Because this is attached to this. Oh no, it's not! I cut my kid's hair today, guys. By the way, yeah. I thought it was gonna be fucking snot and trana. It was perfectly fine. Coco Melon, he was happy. I thought like, no man, my kid doesn't watch much TV. It won't work. So wife puts on Coco Melon on the TV. He's just watching Coco Melon. I'm like, okay, that's perfectly fine. So then keep on cutting his hair. And then I'm like, actually, I need him to look down. How do I get him to look down? I give him my phone. Then he's like instantly looking down and he's like, this is so easy. Oh god, I had such a good laugh for that dude.
Sector Echo secure.
Johnny, he handled it like an absolute champ. One or two long pieces and there's one mistake. He's got one of those like hip hop straps on the side of his head. Yeah, literally dude. Like I do his one ear and trim it off his ear and it's like great. The second ear, the Coco Melon episode starts, so it makes that theme song. That bring Coco Melon. And then he fucking looks up, dude, and it's like I'm like, okay, fuck. He's got like a hip hop strap on the side of his head.
Hip hop strap.
You know what I mean? It's those oaks that like get their, you know, like they shave a bit of their eyebrow, because that's what all the kids are doing.
Just weird.
Yeah, so my kids got street cred.
Street cred. Nice.
Do your dogs have any street cred? No, I don't think so. So fucking you shut up. Can't even compete on my level. Yeah, actually, no, I think your two dogs probably walk with twice the amount of swag that Owen has. They just scream out from Stanton, bitch.
Fucking sassy little fucks those.
Of course. Shame, one of my other mates, he's also got same dog as you. Pomeranian, yeah.
Yeah. Pommies.
Yeah. And Shame, his dog's missing his foot.
Yeah, that happens quite a lot actually. With Poms.
Yeah. Shame, you told me
More or
like
less miniature dogs.
yeah. The little one got a bit sick. I went to the vet and then they fucked up the IV and then basically collapsed the blood veins in the dog's foot and had to amputate the foot.
Oh jeez, no. That's not common.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was like I can understand because how small do you think this dog's veins are? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, like, usually they'll do, what do they call it? Yeah, they'll sterilize, spay, neuter, whatever.
Castrate.
That's no, not really, because castrating is removing.
That's to do the nuts, yeah.
So they usually
Nuts.
do it. They usually do it with a dog from about 6 months.
Yeah, sexual maturity, yeah.
But because Loki was so small, they didn't want to risk it. So we had to wait until he was a year. And it wasn't like because of the IV or anything, it was because the tubes that they used to intubate the dogs would be too big for his throat.
Oh, wow.
And Pomeranians already suffer from a thing called a collapsed trachea, which basically means that their trachea is so small that it isn't properly round. It's like oval shaped,
Oh, fuck.
and over time it can like flatten out and then they can't breathe properly. It's a similar thing that happens to bugs and that.
Oh, I hate pugs, though. Fucking waste of a dog.
Yeah, we used to have a pug, quite a big one though, but like that thing could fucking run for days and it was a good dog.
I've developed such a hatred for dogs. I don't know why. Or for another dogs or for pugs.
Yeah, this one we got him. My brother brought him home from the SPCA there in Benoni.
Well, that's cool. Rescue dogs was a good dog. Well, rescue dogs make the best dogs. That's all I can say. Many times, there's not a cool rescue. We'll quickly get this video done so you guys can see. It's so fucking cute. So we took my kid to the mirror.
What's the mirror?
After his haircut, we took him to the mirror.
Oh right, like an actual mirror. I thought you meant like it's a place.
Yeah. So I'm playing on a stream. I don't know if you got my stream open.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Owen hasn't seen himself since the haircut. So let's go see his reaction. Are you ready?
Ready?
Owen? Who's that? What's that?
Who's that?
Who's that? Who's that?
Is that his first haircut?
Yeah.
What happened?
A landslide in the Canadian Rockies. Most of us of you had the black
How cute is that, man?
we see is a direct threat. A weapon that
I mean, I do the same with my dogs, but they don't give a shit.
Yeah, they don't notice the difference. They're just like, Dad, it's a bit breezy. Oh, dude, but the reaction was like so cute and genuine, eh? So how was work though? You finished for the weekend or you have to go back in this weekend?
Oh, thank fuck I don't have to work this weekend. I did my 2 weeks in a row.
Okay, fantastic.
There's another guy, Steve. He lives like 5 minutes down the road, and he's happy to do. He's got, I think, 3 kids with 3 different women.
Jacob X, hi, dude.
So I mean, he spends quite a bit of time with different families and that stuff, and always looking for ways to earn a bit of extra cash. So he's usually happy to just pop in for an hour around the corner to do the weekend stuff. Where for me, it's an hour drive. I've got to do the job for an hour, hour and a half, and then an hour drive back.
Yeah.
So he's a bit more keen on doing it, and he doesn't work on Fridays, so that he can work on Sundays. Then he pops in on Saturdays
Okay.
if we need it, and he gets extra bucks for that. So it's kind of like, yeah, cool.
Oh, win-win, yeah. Why not?
I was teaching some of the English fellas at work about some South African cuisine.
Boerewors.
No, a bit more. Like, I was telling them about bunny chow.
I still need to have a bunny chow.
You've never had a bunny chow? So I told them about bunny chow, and to be fair, this is to like some work fellas. A vegan, well, not a vegan, he's vegetarian dude, and the only other woman in our office, basically showing them about this stuff, and it's like bunny chow, and they weren't very happy about it. So I said, no, there's no bunny in it. Then I started telling them about walkie-talkies and smilers. That was fun. That was a bit shocking.
So we used to, what was this? We used to, like, go, like, look at the walkie-talkie and smile and like, so how many chickens did have to die for this packet of feet? It's shit like that. And my brother used to grab the packet of heads, and I would grab the packet of feet, and you go, Brandon, come in.
We have control of family sector.
Obviously embarrassing the living fuck out of my mom.
Yeah,
Oh god, Battlefield.
I still kind of do that whenever I order like a plate of 12 chicken wings. I kind of look at it and be like, at least 12 chickens died for this.
If they had one wing each, yeah.
I mean, you can't guarantee that 2 of the wings in your plates are from the same chicken.
Well, you can't guarantee that only 2 came from, that 3 didn't come from the same chicken. This is fat, he's special. Oh, it's a respawn barrel! We've seen these respawn barrels work. You stand on them and you shoot. Somebody else shoots you. Oh, I got a subscriber. Hello. Linear Gaming, how are you doing, sir? Sorry, he just came in a perfect moment. Oh, why don't you move this? Oh, that was amazing.
I wonder what his perspective must have been like, just watching this guy.
Why the fuck is this guy shooting that barrel? Does he know it explodes?
Science.
Cruel, stop trolling. Who respects Ingwe? Oh yeah, flip it, but it doesn't work on the mouse. Oh yep, I'm great, bro. Thanks. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant, dude. Thanks for subbing, man. Or following, sorry. I'm talking YouTube. Oh, there's the fuckers. Ooh,
Why
that's
doesn't flip
brilliant.
input work?
It's for the keyboard, not for the mouse.
Oh.
I'm not flying right now, so...
Oh. Lazy fuck.
Yes, they really did nerf the living fuck out of this gun.
Beginning assault on Foxtrot 2.
Oh, well.
Just watched Lightyear.
Kirby, or anyone that's watching that's just joined, got a few more people. $20, I'm gonna take a swig of this new hot sauce. So spread the word.
We've lost an objective to the enemy. They've occupied Foxtrot sector.
Do you see what hot sauce it is?
Is that new Tabasco that I saw you got?
It's Scorpion Tabasco, yeah.
Violence.
Lyle in whole gaming. I'm gonna call you Lyle. Or Lil. What do you prefer? Lil, it's quite decent lately, dude. We've got like at least 2-3 servers going. This one's not as full as it could be, but yeah.
You're on Twitch as well.
Yes, I am. Internet's behaving. Have one of those days where you wait for load shedding and no load shedding happens. So, hi,
Yeah, Dinkin.
fair dinkum, mate. You bloody cunt.
Brandon. Do you know what the
Yes.
difference between a bad joke and a good joke is? Timing.
Our forces have captured an objective. We have captured all of Echo Sector. Well done.
I've completely forgotten my one now.
It's just so dumb. I love it.
Yeah, Mr. Reach has got like 10k subs or something like that.
Nice.
Yes.
Except your keyboard's quite clicky today. Or is it your mic?
Do you know, it's probably the mic. It's put a bit of gates on it. Not reverb. The gates. There we go. 1, 2.
They now control Charlie Sector.
Oh, you can still hear it. Okay.
Oh, it's just a bit louder than normal. I mean, not that annoying.
It happens sometimes when the PC reboots. The mic gets like an extra oomph. I haven't played Battlefield for like 4 or 5 years. First stream I watched, Cruel's still dominating Scott. Cruel's is playing mainly on the floor now, not dominating, but yeah, No Name's also freaking wrecking.
As is tradition.
Yeah.
Objective secure. Charlie
So
Sector.
I'll see No Name flying more than Cruel's is actually. A few of the F5 guys are playing again as well, which is nice. Some old names you see come up. Oh. What's the grab last, bro? Ah, destroyed. Okay, but you need to give me lessons on how to shoot helicopters.
Point and shoot.
Bravo sector is under
Okay,
US
point,
control.
shoot. Nah, I missed.
We're aiming.
You said point and shoot, you didn't say point, shoot, and aim.
Oh, you got to point and shoot at a helicopter.
Oh, fuck, okay. That's kind of important. How to shoot helicopters. Step 1, find helicopter. You think I wouldn't have to put this step in, but you'd be surprised.
Staging attack on Echo.
These Sundance players, and they're like fly in, and you're like, yeah, okay, no.
Echo sector is now secure.
Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die! Get up! Get up! Wow.
Enemy soldier mark east.
Bah, missed! No, he moved. Listen, when you're gonna snipe at me, don't move. I'm gonna miss my shot.
Perhaps. How many times have you hit snipers lately?
A few. Well, the snipers are easy to hit though because they don't generally move very much unless you're that dickhead over there. He's just inconsiderate. Fuck! So I'm finally trying that like
Forces at 50%.
external export company for the US. You know, they got, we'll give you a US address and you just place your orders and ship it to us.
Right? No, I haven't heard of that.
Alright, Mr. First World Country, yeah, fuck off. So the thing is, it's probably more and more in South Africa, is that you sign up for these like courier services where they give you a US address so you can ship to the address, and then they bundle all your stuff up together, and then you, once you got all the things you want from the US, you tell them to ship it and they'll pack it all into a box and then ship the box instead of having to pay individual shipping
for
fees.
individuals. Oh, that's actually really interesting.
We are holding Alpha sector.
That's quite smart.
Nearly every sector is under our
Yeah.
control. Good
So I'm
one.
trying it out. One of my new clients, they've got one of the companies. So I'm giving it a go with like 4,000 rands worth of stuff. Oh, fuck, are you there?
Breach is one of our objectives.
So I'm getting all the hot one sources.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, 2,000 rand, because waiting for the rand dollar to come down a bit. It was 1,800, and then, yeah, government did what the government does, and it was 2,400. And then it came down to 2 grand. I'm like, well, it's now or never. Let's go, boys. Because my inner Indian's like, no, bruh, you can wait. You can wait. But then I was just like, no, if I don't do it now, I'm never going to fucking do it. But then also I added all the servo motors that I need for The Iron Man helmet. So it's got like 6 of those.
Yeah, I'm getting
So
ready to
can't-
paint mine this weekend.
Got my airbrush today as well.
Exciting.
Alpha 1
A mate of mine owns a hardware company, hardware store. So I don't often ask mates for favors, so I cashed in favor. And it saved me 1,800 rand, so...
I used to have an airbrush.
I don't know what to do. I bought acrylic water-based paint with thinners. I hope that's right.
If it's acrylic, you can just use water.
Well, they were saying water works. There we go. Water works, but the thinners helps with cleaning out the brush at the end as well and all that.
Yeah, you can get specific airbrush thinners.
Well, that's what I got, yeah.
Tracking infantry. 230 degrees. 200 meters.
I don't think I ever used my airbrush.
Disregard.
Well, I want to use it for the visor, so I found out PETG stuff is what they use for visors. And it's
That's
quite
my
cheap.
analysis. Yeah, PTG is just difficult. It's what build platform are you printing on?
Target down.
What do you mean?
Reloading weapon.
What is your build platform on your printers?
Oh, right now 220, 220, 300, and then the
No,
warehouse.
I mean the actual. What are you physically printing on? As in, do you have like a flex plate? Do you have?
I'm on the end of 5, so got that magnetic flex sheet thing.
Alright, yeah, with PETG, do not print it on glass because it will stick to glass.
Yeah, no, I've learned that already. I read the tutorials and then still made the same mistake. And yeah, you pull a chunk out of glass before the PTG releases.
Yeah.
Listen, I got an actual PTG sheet, like a 2 meter by 1 meter sheet for $200.
Oh right.
And then that's
That
for
wouldn't
vacuum.
be PETG. That will be PET.
No, it's PTG.
Because like plastic
Slipping everything
bottles and that
says it.
stuff, that's PET, polyethylene triethylate. By the way.
And then PTG is polyethylene triglyceride.
Oh, look at you
Oh no, right?
swinging your dick about.
And then ABS is fuck. I even read it today, but it's like not obvious to guess at all.
Well, nylon's nylon.
No, it's Nilonicus yankium lindium on crack.
No, it's
I gave up.
nylon's also known as PA, which is polyamide.
Yes, because it's poly because it's two. It's 2 compounds that mix together. It's actually cool that you can like just drag a chemical through another chemical and it hardens. It's like weird, that process. Yeah, but ABS has got the weirdest name. So I read it today. It was like, oh, can't remember. And then,
An objective is under siege.
oh no. Dude, like while looking, I have to go do job. I've got to job. Whatever that English-
Acrylanterol butadiene styrene.
See, it's weird, eh? You read that, you're like, that's why it warps.
That's why it gives you cancer.
That too.
Badly.
I should move my printer to the window.
Acrylonite butadiene styrene. Good old text to speech. To the rescue.
Every sector is under our control.
Yes, I got the PTG sheet. I went to the car place there, got some vinyl to cover it with because they do blue and yellow vinyl.
So one thing I did back in uni is they wanted us to give a very high gloss finish to all of our parts. And I mean, you know that you try and do that on in your Iron Man helmet.
Metallic spray paint.
No, but you can't just use metallic. You got to use like matte colors.
Yeah.
We had to make wood look like plastic.
Located. 220 degrees.
No man.
So I just went to one of these car wrap shops and just told them to wrap my parts in like a high gloss vinyl wrap.
Oh god, and they fell for it.
It worked.
Oh wow. I remember when I was doing sound uni, fucking I didn't have bucks for a proper mic. So I sat with my gaming headset mic in the guitar and I just applied the theory that we were taught. And my teacher like, what studio did you record in? This thing sounds amazing. I'm like, it's a $100 gaming headset. No bullshit, blah, blah, blah. I showed him my technique and he felt like fucking like a tit, eh? Because he's got these like 30,000 microphones, and I've got like a gaming microphone to sound as good as that.
I mean, if you really know what you're doing with microphones, you can use a really cheap one and it will sound good.
Well, that's what I ended up doing, yeah. So the Halo helmet's coming along. Almost done. It's...
You know what? It looks like you're having a ton of fun on it, and I would absolutely love to be doing the same thing. I know when I get to it, I'm just like, no.
Been there, done that, fuck that shit.
No, I've never done a prop to that kind of state. I've never done the full filler type of stuff. I've always known that no one ever sees my stuff except for pictures and videos, and you can get away with a lot of mistakes, and no one will notice.
Well, think because I'm planning on selling these, so I'm like putting 110% effort in. But like if I was doing myself, like my last Iron Man helmet, I just like got the 3D printed pen and then like glued the lid together, and then it like looked rough as fuck, but from a distance it was perfectly fine. But this wood filler trick, dude, game changer, absolute game changer, and it sands like 220, dude, 220 grit sandpaper, and it is fucking smooth.
Yeah, it's very good. I mean, I'm using the parts that I've got. I'm going to reprint most of the Iron Man helmet that I've started printing because I'm not happy with the finish that I've used. It just doesn't look as nice.
Yo, what I'm doing now... Yeah, okay, sorry, Gary.
So I printed one of the parts again and did a different process at work. Instead of the shop painting, we did polishing on it. And literally I didn't even sand it. I just put a coat of primer on it. I then took 800 grit, gave it a quick sand, smooth as butter, put on the black, and I just need to sand that. That will also be smooth as butter. And then I just need to paint on the gold, and it will just be super gloss. Well, not gloss, but just not very high detailed, high quality.
Yeah.
And I put very minimal effort into it, and that's why people wonder why I don't do FDM much anymore.
Oh yeah, well, you know the other processes. It's just like, so like I'm like so close to buying a big print. I've got like I found a deal on a WAN now for like 4.5. It's got a 300 by 300 bed and it does dual color printing. And I'm like, whatever about the dual color. It's like a 300 by 300 bed. I'm like, oof.
Let me grab the helmet. I'll show you the difference between the two different finishes.
Yeah, my thing now is I'm very keen to learn the servo control. I've never actually used these kind of servos.
I'll send you a picture.
Targeting Bravo 1.
Fantastic.
Sector Delta
Now I'll
is
say
under
now, one thing I'm keen to do now with this Iron Man helmet is learning the servos. Like what activates and deactivates. I've never programmed servos before, so I am looking forward to that.
So yeah, the bottom of the lip is one process, the other one is the polishing process.
So the bottom part of the lip was what process?
That's no polishing, that's just shot peening.
Yeah, there's a massive difference.
We have control of Bravo 2.
Like for the bottom piece with that, I've got to do filler to get it smooth. Where if I just polish it, I don't have to do any filler or anything. I just sand and paint.
We have majority
That's what
control of the sector.
yeah.
So what does it take to get to that process though? Is it like another machine or is that like part of?
So this will come out of the printer, get cleaned like normal. The shot peen parts of the bottom lip that would get dyed black. And then
Thanks, Cruels. Yeah, we gotta recognize. Okay, carry on, Kirby. Sorry.
it'll get dyed, and then it will get shot peen, which is like a big sandblaster, but instead of sand, it uses plastic pellets that hit with such a high velocity it slightly melts the surface.
Okay. That's interesting. And that's you're doing all in nylon, eh? That's the material you're using.
Yeah. And then
So
the
ben-
polisher
ben-
is just, it's like a big rock tumbler. And it just sits in there for 2-3 hours.
Yeah,
And then
and the
there's no
friction smooths
post-processing
it out, yeah.
Grenade, get down! That objective is no longer secure.
Fucker. That's interesting, like you can actually rock tumble it and it stays that much, the edges stay as sharp and stuff like that.
Yeah, the edges get slightly rounded, but it's kind of like sanding a model. Like, you will round those edges ever so slightly. You know, like when you're sanding, for example, your thing, the edges will sand down faster than the flat plate. It's the same kind of...
And unless you focus on
How
it,
is bearing so far?
Yeah.
like, dude, I reapplied wood filler and resanded the edges just so the right angles are like sharp, dude. It looks so good.
Well, I mean, with the wood filler, what you should do is you should go back and just dig out the details with a Dremel before you paint.
Fuck you, cunt! Sorry.
So close.
I know, right? Well, he got me.
Well, I mean, what you should do is you should give that a coat of primer.
Servus! Hello, lady! Good to see you, good to see you. Yes, I'm gonna do a primer tomorrow, just to, like a guard coat.
Yeah.
Just to see what's happening.
Yeah.
There's one of the places I do need to touch where support was, you know, where you get those like weird lines.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I want to
Putting
do.
down a coat of
and then-
primer will definitely... Putting down a coat of primer will definitely show you where all the mistakes are.
So I originally did a filler primer. I was trying that out, and then I saw that tutorial from Uncle Jesse, and I was like, "No, I'm gonna do this rather." Oh, fuck's sakes! See, Ingwer's such a high-end player. I can't touch him. Dude, I swear, like, it's not just me being bad at hitting helicopters. It's just my luck right now. It's absolute trash.
Echo 1 is no longer under our control.
But you know, this helmet, I'm really happy with it. It's a first time I've actually been like properly happy. I also think if that Fallout helmet didn't come out so well, I wouldn't be as confident going into my next one.
Echo 1.
Yeah, that Fallout helmet's dope.
One thing that does suck is that when I started making it, it fit me. Then I put all the padding on the inside and it doesn't fit me anymore.
Yeah, it'll do that.
And I've got like a really big head though. Like when you grab like a normal hat, like the last clip on the back of a hat barely fits me. So helmets is like, you know. One thing I wish I looked at before I printed the Halo helmet
Russians have sector Alpha.
was this model is very low poly almost.
Yeah.
So I'm doing so much extra sanding is that I'm trying to round out those polyed edges.
Locating their tank. 50 degrees. 200 meters.
So yeah. I'm enjoying the journey though. It's very
Spiritual.
yeah. I was speaking to my wife today. I was like, yeah. So when I land in England, I'm gonna get a TV, a bed, a resin printer, and a 3D printer. Then I'll be happy.
Yeah, I don't use my printers much anymore.
Or considering what you work with at work, what you have access to.
Exactly, I don't need
Sector Echo is under our control.
I don't need to worry about
Both the sectors. Defend them at all costs.
not enough money. Bugger. Yeah, I don't need to worry about filaments, sanding, painting.
I've never heard you say that.
What?
Not enough money. You're a rich bitch. You don't say things like that.
Eh. I wish. There's plenty of Lego I want to buy, which I can't get.
Instead of buying the one really expensive kit, why don't you buy a bunch of small kits? You know?
It doesn't work that way. Why buy the really expensive graphics card when you can just have two cheaper ones?
Exactly. Back in the day, it used to work when you could SLI them, but now you can't.
Echo 1 is under siege.
Don't they allow that anymore?
No, they discontinued the SLI thing.
But why?
Compatibility, it always was and still is very buggy. Yet AMD being AMD, zero fucks given. Oh my word, is that their nerve? Fuck's sakes. Okay, well played, dude, well played. AMD just leaves everything unlocked, so they're like, oh, you want Crossfire? Yes, Crossfire. You can do it. I believe in you.
Alpha 1 is under attack.
Game developers might not support it, but you know what? We'll enable it regardless. Fuck's sakes! If you need someone to just barely miss a helicopter, I'm your guy.
Now,
Like, you want to just scuff the paint on a helicopter? Call Muffins paint scuffing services. 100k a rocket.
Have any good time there?
Dude, you have no idea. You can hear the excitement in my voice.
we've lost Alpha Alpha 1.
I'm so excited! Just can't hide it.
Sector Alpha under Russian control.
I'm so excited.
There we go. Just barely missed that one.
Boom.
So are we going to play Devour soon, eh?
What is Devour?
It's like Phasmo, but worse.
Ugh. Maybe.
Give it a Google. As I say,
Too
my
late
lovey,
for that.
give it a Google.
Glug glug.
Why is it too late?
Because I'm not
Oh,
going to
yeah,
stuff
you-
like that.
You don't normally Google after 12, I know.
Took sector
It's a
Charlie.
weird rule, but
No, I just don't want to look at weird things at this late at night. I'm going to go to bed.
Oh,
Yes.
I'll cuddle you and make sure the bad guys go away.
You need to get up.
If only it worked that way.
Our forces control most sectors.
Do you get nightmares like that, dude?
Nah,
They've got Sector Delta.
of course not. I'm a man.
Flight incoming.
Real men don't cry.
Yeah, but Devour's like for 45 rand, dude. It's like, what, £2 for you? No, not even.
Cheapest chips.
Yeah, $40 is like £2. Yeah. Dude, know my luck. Like, I'm gonna like get my passport, get ready to immigrate, and then it's gonna be like, oh look, it's 25 to 1.
25 to 1.
Pound to the rand.
Oh,
Objective under control.
You know, that's just how life works for me.
yeah, I don't focus too much on that. The exchange rate.
I was saying this is just gonna be my luck. Like I'm gonna budget and everything like that, and then it's gonna come time to have fun and live, and then it's gonna be like, no, we're going to take all your money, nah. At least I got some money in crypto. That kind of counts, right?
I'll count a little bit.
Our resources and drone strength are down.
Well, there's no exchange issue. You know what I mean? It's like it's worth the same globally.
Allies are engaging in Echo 1. Enemy forces control the majority of sectors.
Ah, bastard!
Just gotta hope that the crypto doesn't crash
Again,
again.
Son of a bitch! Oh, shit! Hula!
We've taken Sector Alpha.
this is not a bad pilot at all.
What you drinking there?
Coffee of your faith yard.
Nice.
We're doing a poikie on Sunday because I'm less
A potki.
poikie. Yeah.
Ready with the support drop.
What's a poiky, Dad? It's a stew that you don't stir. Why don't you stir it? Because Oom Piet will clap you. Like, don't ask the rules. Don't ask why they like us. It's just they like us. It's the rules.
That's the rules.
It's the way we were raised. I am feeling the rate a bit. Dude, I'm so lost to like play Flotsam again though. Like every time I play, I'm like, oh, I need a hot test.
Don't we all?
I know, right? It's annoying though, because my fucking
Securing altitude.
my controllers have stick drift now. So flying with them is annoying.
Yeah, that's not very fun.
Lock that altitude.
But I don't think it's like a Xbox fault. I think it's a rapidly hitting the floor fault from my son.
It's that backhand.
Friendly targeting Alpha 1.
Oh, dude, fuck. Like, only one of the battery packs is faulty now. I wonder why.
Just one.
Just one. Other battery pack still works perfectly fine. They're exactly the same age. And it happens to be in the remote that rattles. Oh, dude. Oh. The one day my son looks at me and he's smiling and he's shaking the remote. I'm like, oh, you got the remote. Oh, that's so cute. And the remote's going, chicky, 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 chicky. I'm like, hold on. Why is the remote rattling? It's not supposed to rattle.
It's not a rattle.
It's not a rattle, yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then I grab it and I hold it next to my ear and I shake it. I'm like, yep,
Targeting Alpha 1.
this remote's fucked. What did you do? Quickly, quickly, quickly. Fuck! Okay,
Now hold sector Alpha.
gonna delete my game quick.
Rage quit.
I'm reloading.
Fuck your feet, you bitch.
Reload. I'll get you up.
I'm right here, you dickhead. Fuck off. Oh. We're getting drunk tonight, boys.
Pop, 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 pop.
Who wants a hangover in the morning? I do.
Hostile immobilized.
Push, push, push. I'm gonna quickly assault people with my crouching button. Have you seen the new movement on the internet, dude?
What?
Hostiles are trying to seize one of our objectives.
People are saying that teabagging is now assault.
I've seen something about that. Good lord. Dip, dip, potato chip.
Dude, did you see what I did for Mr. Flack? I did a Photoshop job for him.
No.
Everyone was busy photoshopping one of his cool pictures. So I did him a favor.
We've spent half our resources by now.
There we go. Check your Discord.
Classic.
We're going after
Professional, right?
Classic meme.
Yeah. In one picture, tell me how fucked you are.
One of our objectives has been lost.
So what I'm hearing about the NH is basically like as soon as I land, I must just like book my doctors and dentist appointments. So then hopefully I'll get seen to.
Well, yeah, you've got to book it. Not book. You've just got to go to your GP first and register with them to get your NHS number.
Forces captured an objective.
After
We must secure more
after paying the small amount of £1,000.
You shouldn't have to pay that, I don't think.
No, I'll be British citizen. I'm gonna pay 1,000 for Shona and 1,000 for Owen. Yay, lucky me. That's fine. Still works out cheaper. Okay, don't know what exploded and where.
beginning attack on Alpha 1.
I'm here to help.
There we go. Got you guys.
Take this.
Let's hope I don't flatten someone with that.
Take your mark.
Oh wow, you actually used my mark. That's cool. Good thing I didn't use a Steven, you used my mark.
Objective captured and secure. We have full control of Sector Alpha. Move over there.
Go die.
I got you, buddy. There you go.
Up.
Respawn barrel!
We're attacking Alpha 1.
You killed me.
Beam.
Ah, fuck off, man. Oh, fuck. Yawning lekker, ja. So my next 3D print is a Reinhardt from Overwatch.
You're just printing helmets now.
Yeah, they're more relatable, yeah. Because helmets generally fit most people. The full suit of armor is very, like, specific. I still need to make a chunky Iron Man suit though. Like, what if Tony Stark took a year off? I'll go to Iron Man. Just wait for me.
You just kind of take a year off in a cave.
Yeah, but those are like Taliban and shitty food and stuff like that. I'm talking like year off, like unlimited Mickey D's and stuff. Like company bill.
Taking Sector Echo. One of our objectives is under attack.
Seriously, fucking. Ah!
Get him. Get him. Too far.
Secret tunnel! What's with this cock with situational awareness and all this, eh? Fuck off, dude. Seriously. Yeah, no, I'm done. He's hacking.
Change of plans.
X.
Yeah, guaranteed. 99.99999% unsure that he's hacking.
We've lost control of an objective.
I think there's a tank here.
Alpha 1 under Russian control.
Definitely think there's a tank here. Yeah, there's a tank here. Are you still on the top of that fucking thing? No. Okay. I'm gonna come back as McKay. Are you fucking kidding me?
Sector Bravo.
Oh wow. I'm second in my team with 10 kills and 20 deaths. Go team.
Yeah, team.
Hostiles have taken an objective. All sectors lost. We have to turn this around now. Allies moving on Alpha 1.
Fuck, man!
Taken Sector Bravo. All sectors have fallen. Allied forces attacking Alpha 1.
Yes! Ah! What? Okay, that's a good 3 bang right there. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll be here all week.
Yo.
Hey yo. Fucking cunt nugget. I need to go pee though. So I will be back now.
Objective captured.
Targeting Alpha 1.
Allied forces running low on most everything.
Well, it's just us now. Chat.
Our troops are holding Sector Delta.
I can't see what Twitch is happening. I'm gonna have to open Twitch.
We've lost an objective to the enemy.
Twitch. No. Wait. No. Yes. Mute.
Allied troops securing Alpha 2.
There we go.
Come back.
Welcome back.
Did I miss podcast this week or not?
Because Johnny's away, we
Oh.
moved it to this week. This coming week. What do you put in your mouth?
Cheese girl.
Just go.
I'm feeling a bit buzzed, so I just want to eat something.
I haven't had anything to drink tonight. I don't think I have
Yeah.
anything. I don't have anything, I don't think.
I'm pretty sure I got a bottle of wine or something somewhere.
There's 3 bottles of wine on the counter. I mean, I'm not gonna open a bottle of wine at midnight.
England's made you soft.
Absolutely not.
So you playing Farm Sim now?
Battle's done.
Fucking loving it, yeah. Like I've tried quite a few of the others and I got kind of bored quickly. This one I just for some reason haven't, and it's exactly the same.
It's like FIFA. The graphics just get slightly better.
Nah, not so much with this. They add a lot more into this game. More physics and more management settings and that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the last one I got annoyed because of the freaking baler.
It's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm doing bailing. And it's just so much fun.
I got pissed
Or
off.
you're getting annoyed by a bailer.
It wasn't bailing the right bailing the baler.
Oh, that makes sense.
No, just that they weren't stacking, and then the freaking physics would fuck out. So then, yeah.
Yeah, they've changed a lot of that. Like whenever you're using bale forks and that stuff, it actually snaps to them instead of trying to float on them.
That's like a million times improvement already. So, how are you enjoying your Stream Deck now?
Yeah, it's good fun when I use it. I don't use it much.
I'm still speak to the guys at Rode.
Like one thing I use it a lot for is my camera controls. I just haven't really found anything interesting to install on it yet.
Soundboard.
I've got one already.
Not a big soundboard like mine.
However, we have access to the area that we must secure before the Americans interfere. We're going to reach.
It's over 9!
Helicopter! Helicopter! Other traffic forces will assist you. Transport is waiting.
I don't know why that makes me laugh every time.
You're not the only person. I was messing around with snap camera as well, which is quite funny. Let me swap over to Snapcam. There we go. So check it. Got this. I'll do.
It's basically like a
American troops grabbing
it's like a filter.
Only a few
Yeah.
seconds left.
That's interesting.
How good is that though?
I wonder what kind of stuff, like, what Pengu uses.
Most of his stuff is custom.
What stuff that he built?
Yeah, I've spoken to him. He plays his stream like a fucking keyboard.
Like a
It's insane.
piano.
Like a piano, yeah.
Are you gonna go to that StreamerCon?
If I'm still this side, then definitely, yeah. Old Kaiser. Wondering what you got plans. It could be like a screen or something, which can be IRL.
Yeah, I was wondering that. Kind of like, is he gonna just be himself, or how's that gonna work?
No, it's mostly like quite open about IRL stuff and all that kind of thing.
I haven't seen anything on any of his socials.
Hello, I'm David, dude. How's
I
it?
saw a video about him
How is France?
going
Dude?
to the Red Bull offices,
I've seen it's been really, really hot lately.
and that was he animated.
No, he hasn't really said much about it.
Family sector.
I think he might do like a final like face reveals me. But then I don't know, because like sometimes the VTubers, you're part of like an org, and then they all sign like these things like don't reveal who you are and blah blah blah. Oh, come on, man! On the helicopter.
I mean, every now and then he talks in his normal voice and that.
Yeah, when
You
he's
kind of like it, you get surprised that you kind of remember. It's like, oh yeah, he's South African.
he's a Joburg boy. All right, Brew. Yeah. You know, like go check the girls by the
Go for a liquor
place.
draw.
We're gonna go for like a job. We're gonna like clop some minutes, and we're gonna like scafe a bit of guys, and yeah.
We'll head over to the Chicago's.
No, Chicago's, maybe Stones. In the night at Vertigo, bruh.
Jesus, those were the days.
Remember Vertigo? Cruel's is the low end now. That's just cruel. Wap 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 wap. I saw your highlights. We are flying. You can do it. Helicopter. I'm so happy you subscribed, my dude. Thank you for joining the Fuzzling army. Yeah, that was a really good one. We've had some really funny ones after that as well, but that was like, I know this clip is viral. It's gonna be viral, and then somebody stole it and made it viral. Would you recommend? Oh, Filipina Bangori. Hello to you as well, sir. Let me just fuck up his helicopter. Would you recommend Battlefield 2042? I don't know if I should I would recommend playing the trial. So get the EA Play trial, play it for 10 hours, and then that should give you a good enough idea of what the game is like. Because it's hit or miss right now. So if you play it by yourself, it could be boring. If you play with friends, it could be lots of fun, same as any other game. So it depends, my dude, it depends. I'm having a lot of fun in the game, but it's still broken, and I wouldn't pay the full price for it, to be honest.
They claim all of Delta Sector.
We have taken Alpha.
So yeah, that's my opinion. Take it or leave it.
Our troops are assaulting Bravo 1.
Flipper, it's an absolute pleasure, dude. So if you do grab the game though, please come through, come play. The more the merrier. I don't know if I like how squishy the helicopters are. Well, how beefy they are.
Fucking bastard! Fucking mother!
I don't know which side he was. Now I'll try with the flip input.
I tried.
You did. And you failed! Woohoo! I'm blind! Thanks, Kirby. Didn't need to see anyone. Oh, fuck, it's so bright. Why would I put it right in front of my face? You know what I mean? So damn close. Oh wow, the server's empty. Fuck, let's go play another server. This one's also in my face.
Are all the lights in your face now?
Well, now they're all on. Yeah, fucking turn off, man. Puss. Now, for some reason, now with the app, I can turn this light on individually, but when the group, I can't separate it from the group. Because it's the same brand, you know what I mean?
Oh, right. Helicopter, helicopter. When was the last time you shot down a helicopter?
More recently than you.
I remember last I was 4 helicopters down in one game.
No, man. You shot a helicopter with another helicopter. It doesn't count as a helicopter
That was
down.
the first one. The other 4 were with my rocket.
You got lucky.
Please.
Exactly, please. This is your cunter.
I mean, I try.
I try, but my lips are a bit dry.
Nice.
Seems strange, but I like watching lives on YouTube instead of Twitch. We have to work harder on YouTube so I get all the cool like extra features. So like soundboards and keyboard bots and stuff like that. We have to put on our own computers and run them like that. Where are you from? Filippo. Well, Filippo, I'm guessing maybe Spain? Wife and I did a video, still edited, where we had Turkish food. Like authentic Turkish food by a Turkish person living in South Africa.
Nice.
But the one dessert is cold baklava, dude. It was so damn good.
Like, I enjoy visiting different countries and that stuff.
Italy!
Nice.
My father-in-law's Italian.
Sector, destroy the objectives and push them back.
And he got my kid a little Italian phone and he goes, Pronto! Pronto! Something like... Oh god, it's all we hear. Uno, 1, 0, 0. Then my kid goes, hello, and he mumbles in Italian. And he's not joking, it like legit sounds Italian, dude. It's so funny.
Does he use the hand gestures as well?
No, he doesn't fluke in Italian. He just... Ooh. Hi. Gonna boot up my ass. Ever been to? No, I haven't. My father-in-law, my mother-in-law, yes, many times. They have property in Italy, so yeah. And also, I've booked tickets to Italy for them. Yeah. That cut. My wife's been as well. Dude, it's just so funny, like that toy there. It's like adore, love.
Charge is set. Guard until they blow.
Oh gosh. Hey, it's interesting though, dude. It's really cool.
Target's been disabled by the enemy.
You know, my father-in-law's from Biella, on the north. It's quite cool. It's like a mix between Italian and Swiss. Come on.
Yeah, I've only been to Venice. I've drunk most of the time.
Back in the day, landholder were called Conti. Okay. That is Irish for cunt.
We are running low on troops.
But
Yeah, no,
did you last time get an Italian passport?
Shoot any
it's not blood, it's a stepfather.
Oh, alright.
I call him my father-in-law because her biological father is a piece of shit.
Fair enough.
Well, actually, it's quite funny. So, back in the day, he used to have a bit of money and then he used to fuck up my mother-in-law. My wife's biological dad. Right? And he blamed everything on her. For his stress and everything like that. That's why he used to beat her up. Now, he's got brain damage and he lives with his mom because he got drunk and some dude fucked him up. And nobody's trying to look for the person that did it because we don't care, because it's like, the wheel's round.
My, how the turntables.
sector
Exactly.
Charlie Mike, move
And you tell him, Ronde around. Let me see if I can find the toy quickly. Give me a sec.
Nothing like a bit of a Italian essence. I think he's got it.
The one time his toys are in his room. I'm going to trouble my wife though. Because now, some of these kids' phones that you hold on a recording button and it records a message, right? So, are you there, Kobe?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the his one phone, my wife wasn't listening or paying attention. I grabbed his phone and I went, "Ah, yeah, Daddy." So every now and then my kid's like, "Diddle, diddle, diddle, diddle. Ah, yeah, Daddy." He just like randomly hear it in the kitchen. Like completely out of context, and it's so fucking funny and random.
That's great.
And then his phone this morning, I don't know why, but I decided it must go. And he hasn't like fucked the button up with the recording,
Right there to the marker.
so it's like stuck on going. Philippe, no, he didn't have radio result. No. Some person hit him. Hit him very hard. That caused the brain damage. He had to have surgery to relieve the pressure on his brain. And then South African medical service, being the wonderful place it is, I had to take the stitches out of his head because the nurse didn't feel like it.
Good effort.
Stitches were literally growing into his head because his skin got swollen and stuff.
Vehicle, armed driver, east.
But no, they gave 0 fucks. They didn't feel like cutting out, so they gave me the scissors, and I cut them up myself in the hospital.
Man down, friendly down.
Fuck off, man! There we go. I'm gonna grab a sniper rifle.
Taking casualties.
So yeah, those chips are much hotter this time, for some reason.
Oh yeah. What happened?
I don't know. Just like I could handle it, but it lingered for a bit longer.
Are you eating individuals or one at a time or what?
Clumps, bunches.
Charges
Oh, there we go. That's fine. That's when it does actually burn.
I was trying to be hard in front of the people at work.
And then it builds. And it builds and it builds and it builds and then eventually you're like, no, fuck. May fuck my rallies.
Charge is set. Got until they blow.
I just rush. Fuck. I'm just dying.
Get good.
I think so.
Simple. So how's things going with that MSI build?
Well, I'm waiting on Focus now. The hardware and stuff's not a difficult thing to get hold of. It's literally the model. Once Focus gets me the model, then I can scale it up and then start planning the insides of what's going to go. And then prototype and then build.
Easy as that.
We burned through half our resources.
Super easy. There we go. There we go. Oh, there. That's. I'll spawn you. No. So yeah, so that build's gonna be a nice addition to my repertoire. Provided it goes well, but
I mean, you can kind of play it as all this other prop stuff that you're doing now as practice. Yeah, getting us ready for good finish.
no, but
Explosives on. Shoot any
MDF is a
gets hit.
bitch to make look nice after it's been CNC'd. It gets very powdery. Fuck. But by the time I can see someone, I'm already snubbed.
So I'll be going to Germany in October.
Turn to the fight.
But for training.
Yeah, so that should be good fun.
Jawohl.
Sort of. Well, I hope it's going to be fun. Out of the four of us going, only two of us drink.
Oh, nice. You're gonna go in October though.
Well, you know, you would think that Oktoberfest was in October. You'd be wrong. It's in September.
So you're going in September?
No, going in October.
Ah! Is it like Christmas where they moved Jesus' birthday for convenience?
So you know what I learned? Is that Germans celebrate Christmas on the 24th?
Okay.
They do all the like gift wrapping and family stuff on the 24th. On the 25th they chill at home.
You know, with the Irish on Boxing Day, they actually get in the ring.
They what?
On Boxing Day, the Irish take it literally and actually get in the ring.
Yeah, it's football. They do on Boxing Day.
Oh damn! I thought I could fool you. Why is everyone still peeking this hill? You get absolutely melted the second you peek it.
Sounds like you need to change that.
Yeah, I'm moving slightly up the hill now. You know?
Be the change you want to be.
There you go. Welcome to my respawn screen, 2 for 14. Still have a soundbite I want to add to the soundboard. When your dogs stop barking, you're like, dun, 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 dun. Is a criminal.
Don't you have a soundbite with me?
I do. It's just not on the. It's on a button. But it's loaded.
Okay, that's fine.
Fuck.
Reinforcements are getting scarce.
Can add it. What do I use? Hoorah.
Testicles, testicles.
What is this third person shit?
Testicles, testicles.
So you got songs, so like, it's like copyright for days.
Copyright for you.
Yeah!
Well, most of my jazz is copyright free.
I was got like a YouTube friendly playlist. Well, I use.
But don't you get like that access to that sound thing with Streamlabs?
I don't subscribe to Streamlabs though.
I thought you did.
I did when I needed themes, and then I unsubscribed.
Nice.
Oh, dude, Streamlabs is not worth $20 a month. Fuck that.
You don't get much extra for paying. Because I've paid for a month as well. I can't remember why I paid for it. Oh yeah, I needed to stream to multiple sources.
Cover losses and head home. This one got away from
Yo, my internet doesn't let me do it. So it's not even a benefit anymore.
So how do you do it now?
I've literally got one PC. So the desktop's running to Twitch and the laptop's running to YouTube. Just dual streaming.
There is a website called, I think it's Restream.
Yep, same protocol. I can't stream to it. There's no relays for you. So On the LTE that we got now, it gets all the 5G. It gets throttled to shit because it's seen as like peer-to-peer torrenting kind of thing. Because it's like real-time uploads. So I can do a speed test to restream and it's like 10 megs. But when I actually use it, I get 3, maybe 3.5 megs to upload. If I'm lucky.
Are you gonna strip down your computer for the parts and come over with the parts and then build a new one? Yeah.
Well, I'm waiting for the insurance to come grab this PC because they want to do the salvage. So I don't want to strip it down yet because they're not taking the water cooling with them.
I still think it's nuts that they are just they're not even just like replacing the part, they're just going to replace the whole PC.
It's power surge. It's how you work it. Because power surge is basically you ask them, okay, cool, fix the part, but then give me a guarantee on paper that nothing else is going to break. Then they go, oh, okay, no, we'll just replace everything. It's easier to replace it now than to deal with the issues later.
Return to the engagement at once. We must hold the line.
But also, if you know the assessors and stuff like that, you sort of say to them, like, listen, like,
They've planted explosives.
can you word it in such a way? More often than not, they're like, yeah, sure, it's fine. So yeah, so it depends on your assessor, it depends on your insurance company, it depends on a whole bunch of stuff. But generally, the insurance sees the PC as a whole unit. So on computers, if something's faulty on the unit, you just replace the whole thing on the insurance.
Yeah.
Because it's not worth risking anything else. But personal insurance, depending on, like you said, insurance is a lot more strict your side. So you don't just want to claim, then you plan it out.
I mean, I don't really have insurance for any of my devices or anything like that.
Well, after we got held up, or after I got held up at one of my clients, I've been paranoid about it. So and I can't just insure a laptop, I've got to have household or car insurance.
I've got car insurance because legally here you have to have.
Yeah. So my mother-in-law insures the Gets because on her name, with me as a primary driver, it's like 180 rand. By myself, it's like 800 bucks.
Yeah.
So not worth changing. So then they just take my house off of their insurance and I pay for the house. But then the insurance is weird because now my solar panels, because they're exterior, my in-laws insurance has to cover the solar panels, so we have to specify it on their insurance.
I mean, here to get a mortgage, you have to have house insurance.
No, that's where most places you got to insure your debt.
And you've got to have life policies. So I've got life insurance, I've got household insurance, and I've got car insurance. But I don't have like insurance just for my phone or insurance for my computer or anything like that. Because I mean, if it breaks, I just buy a new part.
And you got iPhone, which is like notoriously most expensive to fix.
quite often they just replace it. They don't fix them.
Yeah, if you watch Lewis Rossman, they don't need to replace it. That's the thing. They just do it just to rip you off and make more money. Their turnover is like crazy.
Yeah, one guy at work, he bought an iPhone off Amazon. Not Amazon, eBay. Fairly cheap. Well, not fairly cheap, kind of cheaper than new, but it was slightly used. And the headphone jack didn't work properly. And he just walked into Apple and said, the headphone jack's not working. And because it was still under warranty, they just gave him a new one.
Oh, wow. You know what's the ironic thing about that? Is that like Apple goes, we're not giving you chargers to save on e-waste. But they just replace phones like that. It's like, yeah, it's like a, it's called a false martyr or something like that. It's crazy. Like, it's like, I was speaking to somebody at one of my suppliers was getting their Xiaomi phone. And I was saying, like, yeah, so what I hate about Apple is like they make really good, their equipment is good, but just the company is so fucking dodgy. And the software, even the software limits you so much compared to Android, eh? It's insane.
I mean, for me, I want a phone that just works.
Yeah, but that's like I'll say the latest. If you want a phone, that's why a lot of IT guys end up getting Android phones, because it must just work. What gets me is how much it babysits me when I got used to the freedom of Android. But like here, it's like, are you sure you want to listen to it this loud? Like, your battery's over 80%. You can't have you on power saving anymore. And it's also shit like that. It's like, it's this little thing that just irritates the shit out of me. Also, the fact that my iCloud stopped backing up after it had my card details, which I got from Google Chrome without my permission. That one.
See, I don't have any of those problems.
No, the thing is like, yo, because you're using it as your main thing, so you don't mind having your card details and all that kind of stuff. For me, I deliberately made sure I didn't have my card details because I wanted to see how the phone worked. Because I remember back in the day when Apple first came out, if you didn't have card details, the phone just didn't function. So yeah. But then the Xiaomi phone, I have it for what, 3 days? Then I take it back because the USB port wasn't transferring data. It was charging just fine, but it wasn't transferring data. So I was like, okay. Then Xiaomi's like, oh no, you gotta like take it to this other service center because the suppliers you bought from, we don't have them servicing the devices. And I was like, yeah, no, that doesn't work. Give me my money back. No, we'll give you a credit. I'm like, no, give me my money back. I don't want to buy another one of these phones until you get that fucking shit sorted. Oh, we're working on it, so I'm like, yo, well, you know, let me know when it's worked on and working. Then I'll happily go back to Xiaomi, but for now, no, the fuck.
Enemy forces are coming for us. Give no
And they didn't really have much to say. They don't really want to go with Samsung again because Samsung is becoming as dodgy as Apple is with their policies and shit. So yeah, I'm not really left with many options.
Could just not have a phone.
Dude, that is the fucking dream. That is the dream. The thing is, like I say, if working there by your boss, then, or by your work, then sure. Go and have clients phoning me and responsibilities like that. Basically, if I'm at work, I'm supposed to be working. If I'm at home, I'm supposed to be homing.
I mean, like, the one guy used to get quite annoyed about this, but like my boss doesn't mind if you, for example, say you've got like thousands of parts to count.
You can't use your fingers.
Instead of just kind of like sitting there mind-numbingly counting, he doesn't mind if you put like a bit of YouTube on or put a series on in front of you, just to kind of, you know, while you're doing it, as long as you're not like only just watching the show, whatever you're watching, and not doing your job. He's pretty open to that. So the one guy used to get upset about this, of like how the one person just sits and watches YouTube, and was kind of like go into the room, the post-production room, and we're like, well, yeah, he's counting thousands of parts, like, it's fine, as long as he's doing his job.
It's boring as fuck, but he's doing it, yeah.
As long as at the end of the day, everything needs to be done. Where this guy would take, what, like an hour or two to do a sort that would take 15 minutes, because he's chatting away with everybody.
Oh, God, yeah. But he doesn't see that as a problem because he's not sitting doing nothing, yeah.
Because, I mean, again, like, you can chat away and while you're doing your job perfectly fine, as long as you're not distracted from, you know, as long as what you need to do is gets done.
Oh yeah, my current situation is my clients often spend more of their time talking shit to me because they don't want to work. So I go there to fix something, and then they just want to talk shit the whole time.
Like whenever I'm downstairs working on my machines and anything like that, I have my phone with me, got my Bluetooth headset, and I just put on a TV series, lean it up against the machine.
Don't you mean your AirPods?
No, only my wife's got AirPods. I've got Bose.
Okay.
I would get AirPods, but I've got my Bose.
Apparently they're really good, so I can get cost price on Apple stuff, so before I come through, we'll just check what the price is then, and you say yeah or no.
Well, I mean, when I first moved here, I didn't go straight for like an Apple phone or anything like that. I first just had dealt with whatever I had, but then I got a cheap contract with an Apple phone with like no data, and I've just ever since just stuck with the contract, and just always had iPhones. I'm upgrading in September next month actually, and so I'm just gonna get the new iPhone. That's it. Just because I know it works. I know my way around my iPhone easily enough. I can just turn on the new one, transfer everything over, and it's done. Yeah,
no, definitely. It's one thing I noticed now when I went from this iPhone now back to the Xiaomi, or back to Android. There's a few things that Apple's done there that I did enjoy, from what I realise now. AirPods with charging case, 2221 XVAT.
Let's have a look. But I mean, you've got. The thing is, Apple in South Africa isn't Apple; it's some other company. I don't know if you know about this.
No, I don't really look into it.
So I can't remember what the company is called, but basically this company has the rights to sell Apple products in South Africa. And because of that, they can charge whatever they want for Apple products. So Apple products in South Africa are much more expensive because of this company than anywhere else in the world. And for example, if you buy an Apple product in the UK and take it back to South Africa, they will not look at it because it wasn't bought in the UK, in South Africa. But if I buy an Apple product in America and bring it to the UK or almost anywhere in the world, they will work on it. They'll fix it. They'll replace it.
Okay. So I haven't looked that
So,
deep
yeah.
into it, so...
Yeah, my buddy who dealt a lot with shit with Apple in South Africa, and yeah, you just realize that just don't buy Apple products in South Africa. If you can buy them somewhere else in the world, they're much cheaper. So you said how much were the AirPods?
It was 2221 in XVAT, so times by 1.15 is 2,500 rand. Divided by 20 is 127 pounds.
Which versions are those?
Yes.
First generation, second generation.
Let me get the page back up. Hold on. I don't know. I must actually buy something from this fucking supplier. My account's almost inactive. It is the MV7N2. Not much detail besides that. Mike Victor 7 November 2. Let's see, second generation.
Yeah, those are £110.
There we go. And that's my cost price.
Yeah, so imagine how much they cost at like a Apple store in South Africa.
Yeah, I mean, like it's Apple's way should like develop a cult though, where like I said, like people like they sell you a £2,000 monitor with an optional £500 stand, and nobody complains. They just buy it because it's like, oh, that's just Apple.
Well, again, like Apple, a lot of Apple products are bought by big companies, and big companies think expensive means better quality.
Yeah, it's crazy the like the cold follow. Apparently, like it's like really bad in America, where like nobody uses WhatsApp. They all use like iMessage, whatever.
Yep.
And like if you don't use iMessage, like you're so left out. I'm like, whatever, man, fuck. Whereas like on this iPhone, it asked me to register for iMessage and FaceTime. I just keep saying no and decline, and the phone's sort of like, oh, what do you mean no? Like this phone struggles to like accept that like I don't want its ecosystem. Like I put all my Google stuff on it, 'cause I work on Google Drive and all that shit, dude. And it's like, oh, but we got iCloud and those. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care about your iCloud.
I mean, I use all the Google products on my iPhone.
No, it has to settle in. There was something weird that annoyed me today. Dude, Apple Maps though, compared to Google Maps, is shite. Holy shit.
I don't use Apple Maps. I just use Google Maps. Or the new one that people are using is called Waze.
I know, we've been using it for ages, but I don't really go to it automatically. No, well, like what I do in my car, dude, like I'd rather hotspot to my car's radio and then use the Google Maps there on the car radio to go where I want to go. The Apple Maps just takes me like a longer way, or...
I mean, like, I don't use Apple Maps. I just open up Google Maps.
Mm.
It works just fine.
It's like I've tried both. Like I've been honestly wanting to like experience Apple and get used to it and see what's going on, but yeah. Knowing like so like not going back to Android was like I started realizing there's certain things on Android that Apple did nice, like the navigation stuff I actually enjoyed. The one-handed stuff.
Push the enemy back sector by sector and destroy the objectives. Shoot any tango who gets near them.
But yeah, overall though, Android for me is definitely more superior. Especially like the home screen navigation stuff, like the icons and widgets and all that kind of stuff. And being able to copy paste passwords, I don't know why that's an issue.
I've never had a problem with that.
Taken out. We control the sector.
I like the one lady, like she's like on an iPhone 12 or whatever. She's also like, yeah, I know. She can't screenshot passwords because it blurs them out and stuff.
I've never tried to do that.
I'm like, I'm on an iPhone 7 and this thing won't let me copy paste passwords. But also like the
Area secure. Advance to
the
next sector.
archaic keyboard stuff. And the fact that you can't, like, if you want to type in mom, you can't just press like 666 into your keypad. You go to your contacts, you got to search mom, and then you can dial it.
Make sure they get me.
But I do know they changed that after one of the updates.
I've never tried to search for contacts that way. I mean, for me, it's quick enough to just search for a contact. Because I mean, you can just go to any search bar on the phone and just search from there, and it'll take you
Guard until they
to it.
blow.
Or like 99% of phones, if you just press the keypad,
Friendlies have taken out
and then like, you know, you used to dial on text messages, like you type the thing, yeah. So mom is 666 for MOM for the predictive text. So you go keypad type 666 and dial. That'll phone your mom. Like my wife is baby on my phone. That's 222.
What is this? The mid 2000s?
No, it's just something that's very like basic that Apple apparently like took forever to catch on to. Because for me that searching process is annoying.
So I just go straight to contacts. I don't go to call, and I'll just type whatever I'm looking for.
So you've been on iPhone for ages, so that's your normal rhythm.
Medium. Yeah.
Well, so like I've gone from like hardcore Android to Apple now for what, good 3-4 months, and I'm going back to Android now. So I'm seeing what the difference is, but my main takeaway from Apple is that it babysits you. Like, or like it guides you. It forces you to go in certain ways very gently.
Just nudges you.
Yeah, it just nudges you. Like today in the car, I was listening to a podcast, and every now and then he kept saying, based on the last 7 days, you didn't listen to anything this loud before. And I'm like, I haven't been on the Bluetooth for a while. Like, whatever, it's connected to the car. And like it was getting upset with me. Like
I
now,
don't
like
get
it's
many of
like
those messages anymore. If you dismiss them, it kind of starts to learn that you just fucking ignore it.
well, why hasn't it learned that this phone's battery is fucked? So stop taking it out of power saving mode.
All objectives destroyed. We now
And I googled the solution to that. They're like, oh no, you gotta put in the automation. Like, this should be like a default thing, like disable power saving mode permanently. Or whatever. So that just got me as well.
clear. Move
Because literally, like, this phone's battery. My wife and we come home with our Turkish food. 60% battery, 20-minute recording, 19% battery. Like I charge this phone twice a day.
Yeah, I do that with mine, but I mean, it's also because I've treated my battery like shit. Like my previous iPhone, I used the battery properly, like only charged it when it needed to be charged, and only charged it when it was really flat. And the battery, after 2 years of having it, the battery was just perfect.
Well, Apple also had that scandal a while back where they were purposely slowing down older iPhones to make you want to buy the new one.
See, people say it's because of that, but their reasoning, which also makes sense, was they slowed it down because it was actually for the software updates to process
Charge is playing. Make sure they detonate.
the new software updates better because of with the older processor.
Yeah, I don't believe they slow it down to make you buy new phones. It's just they.
I'm sure
Like-
part of it is kind of like, how do we get customers? Because I mean, as a business, you don't want to give them a phone that lasts them 20 years because you're not going to make money if you give them a phone that lasts them every 2 years.
No, look up the light bulb companies. They all agreed to 5 years as a standard light bulb lifespan. So they all run.
Changed a light bulb in such a long time.
No, I think it's Veritasium or Vsauce. They did a thing about it. It was like GE Electric and Tesla, not Tesla, fucking whatever. They all did a bunch of like, they all made this agreements where like they're all making light bulbs, but then they all agree like, okay, let's all agree that these light bulbs will last this amount of time, so that we all get business in a regular period of time instead of like forever. Because I said, like, there's some light bulbs that they can actually
Disable our charges.
legit like make them last forever. So yeah.
Yeah, why give you a product that will last your lifetime when if they can get you a product that would you'd have to get repaired and replaced? Often enough, they make money. So like the printers that we use at work, they're basically sold at cost price. They make their money on the after service and the materials. The same thing as
Cool.
printers. Like not
That's why they separate the ink
printers.
and the printers, yeah.
they make their money off the ink. They don't make the money off the sales of the printers.
The bigger ones, like what you showed me today, those ones that make a bit of profit, but the really small ones with the there's like a 600 rand printer with like a 400 rand cartridge. Those are the ones that's the heavy profit market, because those are fast movers, because you get bought into the 600 rand printer very very easily because your barrier of entry is so low.
I haven't had a printer, normal paper printer in years.
How cool is it we have to like actually specifically mention paper now?
Well, most people don't. It's just, especially in my industry, you'd be surprised how many people call us and be like, "Oh, I want to print some banners," and like, "No, we don't do that. We only do 3D
true.
printing using plastic and nylon." And they're like, "Yeah, the banners are like plastic," and we're like, "No, it doesn't work that way."
Would you like your banner to look like someone? Because we can arrange that. It just reminded me of a helmet I wanted to print. Go Power Rangers!
There should be some good Power Ranger masks on my mini factory. I know we did a thing for the Power Rangers launch a few years back.
Dude, one of my favorite skits with the Power Rangers was like, I was like, okay, Rangers, time to get ready. Like, yeah. He goes, red power, green power, yeah, yellow power, white power. It was like, what?
I just love how absolutely racist the Power Ranger colors were.
Oh, the black dude was the black, yeah.
Yeah, the white guy was either red or white. The girl was always pink, the Asian was yellow, and the Mexican was green. For chilis.
It's not much for the Power Rangers, though. What is like so popular about the green Power Rangers? Because the dude's got fucking social media, is that what?
I have no clue. I watched Power Rangers as a kid. Like, it was cool, but I wasn't that into it.
I was a dinosaur nut, so...
Nerd.
I know.
To be fair, dinosaurs are fucking cool.
Dude, we went to Maropeng, or the Cradle of Humankind, 2 months back, whatever, 3 months maybe. And we're there, like, in the tour, and the guy starts talking, and we've got this big Dutchman with his lighty. And the oak starts talking, and you're like, and you're listening, and you're listening, and you're listening. And then this Dutchman's like, whoa, hold on. Sien, verstaan jij? He's like, yeah, Dad, yeah. Okay, continue. The guy starts talking again. He goes, whoa. Sien, verstaan jij? And I start laughing. I was like, what? Like, he looks at me all funny. I'm just sort of like, you don't fucking understand shit, because he's like going like Australopithecus and shit like that. You're like trying to blame it on the kid not fucking understanding the thing when it's you're the dumb Dutchman. But like he started like getting vuss. He's like, yeah, why?
Yeah, my dad was part of the development team that built Maripeng. He built up the whole hotel side of it.
That's cool. You didn't do too much of a good job though.
Well, he didn't do much of the Maripeng side. He did the hotels.
Not joking. No, it was cool though, because like one of the facts they were saying is like, yeah, so like Maropeng, it's not there by the Sterkmanton because like literally the weight of the building was too heavy for the design, for the ground. The best life hack ever on Thingiverse is /zip.
Is that how you download all the...
Yes.
All the... Well, you just put /zip at the end of the URL.
So you go to the URL, yeah, and then you just /zip, and it makes it into a zip file, and you get to it.
Genius. Absolute genius.
I showed you a link a while back though about that.
I kind of remember it, but I don't.
Ranger Slayer helmet, dude. I fucking my head's just like, what's a Ranger Slayer? It goes Slay Queen. Slay power. Yeah. Oh god.
Cool.
The new Power Rangers look so fucking stupid. Dude, I was looking at pricing for RC planes today. Holy fuck, are they expensive?
I haven't looked at. I've always wanted, like, I've wanted to fly RC planes, but I don't want to crash an RC plane.
So about you buy the cheap polystyrene ones, because then you just buy like a new wing set.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a racing drone that I've been trying to learn, dude, but this thing is just so fucking fast. I can't.
Use an app for that. Basically, what I did is I think it's FPV Racer.
Yeah, no,
like
I've
that.
tried.
It's,
I've got the FPV. I've even got the FPV goggles, dude. But it's so responsive, so quick, and like it's rough to learn on. But now, like
no,
the
what
reason
you
I
do
was
is you can get this. It's like a game that you can buy off Steam, but you can connect
No, I've got
your
it.
flight controller to it.
I've got it. I've got the cable, everything. But one of the things I'm having now, it's like I don't know, I'm not getting it. But I've got to practice a lot more. But now also my son, he cries when these motors go on, dude, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sakes. Any of the drones that I have, dude, any one of them, you start them up and they fuck. He's like, ah.
Wee.
So like when I was doing the haircuts with him today, I thought the buzzing of the razor was gonna freak him out. Doesn't even flinch, dude. Doesn't even flinch. Like he stopped me more so he could feel the vibration than actually cry about the sound.
I mean, you know what you should look at getting is a tiny whoop. They're a lot of fun.
What is
They're
that?
just they're like tiny drones, but you can fly them as FPV. Fucking quick as well.
Oh, those little dudes, yes.
They are a bit more resilient to crashing, and if they do crash, you just buy another one.
No, my wife got me a small little mini drone for my birthday. It doesn't have FPV, but it's got a backflip button. It's quite funny. Like you hover it and you press the backflip button and it just goes woo, woo. And you're like, oh, this is fun. It's crazy how far we come with FPV though. The fact that you can stream shitty video at high speed.
Well, if you look at some of the latest films, they're actually using FPV as a lot of aerial shots now.
Yo, James Cameron's like going nuts. And yeah. The thing is, the size of the drones, like those octocopters, dude. They can handle like such a massive rig and keep it dead still.
They're using the drones for like aerial shots, but like I've noticed a lot of filmmakers are using FPV drones and that style of FPV drones in their films for like chase scenes and that.
Yeah,
stuff.
for the chases, yeah, I've also seen it. Yeah, it looks awesome, like especially when you get like proper cameras and stuff on them. It was amazing, like those little tiny motors can produce that much freaking power. It's next level. But yeah, Kirby, I'm tired. It's 2 AM for me.
Yeah, I was about to turn in as well. I just need to buy a forklift.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna wait for my 3D print to finish. I can get the next one started and then get a second time lapse going. Yay! 30-hour print.
Nice.
Ciao. Robert, thank you for joining me. It's been lekker. I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah, no worries. Have fun.
Cheers. Cool. My lovely people. Guys, I love you, but I'm tired. I'm exhausted. So until next time, I love you. Remember to show some appreciation because I will always appreciate you. Love you. Bye.